Hi everyone, it's Zoe here, and today I would just like to thank you so much for the powerful session that we did together this Wednesday. We were deprogramming human suffering, and it was an amazing experience. So thank you so much. And today I'd like to read some of the feedback and emails that we have got from after the session. And if you haven't received the session yet, please do. I really advise you to do that. It was very powerful. Okay, so here are some of the feedback that we've received. Beloved Zoe, thank you so much for powerful deprogramming this Wednesday or yesterday. I felt vibrations throughout the body and in particular around the head, around the eyelids and ears. Later, it felt like an electric shock in the left side of the body. I had a vision of all the wonderful souls dancing and hugging in all sorts of sparkling colors, mostly pink, violet, indigo, green, and with a bright light and with so much love. Afterwards, I was really dizzy. I slept heavily that night with a lot of dreams. With love and light. Beautiful. And I can say that there's been several people that have experienced this electric shock coming in and through the body. So the next one. Hi, Zoe. Thank you so much for this powerful experience. I felt really safe and relaxed during the session and fell asleep a few times. Now I feel a warm and soft, comfortable feeling in the whole body. I also feel a great deal of trust and calmness. I feel so much love. Many thanks. Love. Oh, that's great. I love just reading these feedback emails. Hi, I was on tonight's live call and wow, it was intense. I'm a relative beginner at things like this and don't always know what I feel, if what I feel is correct, quote unquote correct, but I'd like to share some of what I experienced. I began yawning, deep yawning, felt clear vibrations in both hands and feet, and tingling in the tongue. At one point, tears began to flow. I experienced an enormous light and a kind of relief in my body. And all of a sudden, I felt my youngest son's soul. I was so incredibly strong, and it was so incredibly strong and clear and so cool. I felt so much more than what I have described here, but it's hard to put something so profound into words. I'm so incredibly grateful and happy for this. I could never have imagined that it could be such a powerful exchange. Thank you very much for this. Regards. Thank you so much. And I just want to mention that you said that you are a beginner and you don't know what's correct. Everything is correct. Whatever you experience is correct. We always have different experiences. I mean, depending on what we need at the moment, and we're different. So no worries at all. And here's a question. My question is, why does the body sometimes get icy cold and then revert back to normal and later get hot? Or sometimes just hot or sometimes just cold? From my experience, when you get very cold and you're some people are starting actually to shake in the body, that is a cleansing process, that is a detox. That is my experience. But I mean, energies can feel in different ways. Sometimes it is hot and sometimes it is cold, but the cold part is, from my experience, a detox. And another person, thank you, dear Zoe, for a beautiful divine moment. I'm so thankful. I have felt so much love and released suffering with a big sounding yes. And she writes about a 21-day healing program last year. It was the first time I participated in the 21-day healing program, and there has been a monumental change since then. For which I'm deeply humbled. Thank you. And tonight I released even more, and I feel lighter in my body and mind. God's light is stronger than ever, and I'm closer to God and all creation. All love. I'm so happy to hear that. And as you're writing here, there's a lot of people experiencing a monumental change in their lives during the 21 Day Healing programs. So, yes. Hi, Zoe and team. Just want to thank you with all my heart for the amazingly magical, transformative journey that Zoe took us on. I experienced that with the programming of suffering, deprogramming of suffering. I changed clothing. I wore a blue of overall when we were in the realm of souls, which was taken off. And I saw myself as so much bigger and in bright yellow colors. It was very powerful. Thank you. And I'm really looking forward to the 21 Day Healing program in May. Light and love. Yes, I'm looking forward to that as well. Oh, nice that they were changing clothes, huh? Wow. And next one. Since the deprogramming, I am feeling a sense of calmness within me that I have not felt before. I have repeated the meditation 3 times now, and I will continue every day for some time to come. I think it was good that the music was subdued so that you can hear Zoe's voice clearly. Many hugs. Thank you, dear one. Um, Yes, about the repetition of the meditation or the session, please do repeat the session as many times as you feel drawn to. If you don't feel drawn to repeating it, that's fine. But um, I know that some people in Sweden, they have repeated the session many, many times, and it is very powerful. So please do if you feel like it. Namaste. What a fantastic experience with strong energies right from the start. At the start, when you introduced and welcomed us to the session, your aura was so bright and full of energy that the wallpaper around, especially your head and crown chakra, was not visible at all. The aura shone with a powerful, loving, divine presence. Magical. I saw how all of us together stepped into a huge golden white light swirl, so beautiful and liberating, floating out in the universe together but still fully anchored to Gaia. I could see the divine in myself as a ball of bright golden stars forming a ball together. All of us were these light balls, and we were wonderfully happy and one with all. We were all part of the cosmos. I could see how suffering left the planet as a string of pearls of gray smoke that easily and quickly dissolved and transformed to new, beautiful energy in the universe. My eternal gratitude to you, dear Zoe, and every cell in my body and the whole energy field is now connected with the divine cosmic light and vibrates of a whole new frequency. Divine love in every part of my body and soul, one with all. Thank you. Just need to stop there for a moment and just receive. Oh, this is so beautiful. Wow. I'm so happy also that you see what's going on in the collective, because when I'm channeling, sometimes I don't see. We were helping each other to see that to see more. So thank you for sharing that. Hi, Zoe. The deprogramming was incredibly strong. I felt completely spaced out afterwards. When the old programming was released, I was knocked out in a matter of seconds. It felt like I quickly disappeared and came back. The body felt light afterwards. Many thanks. Thank you, dear. Hi, Zoe. Wow, this was amazing. It was totally crazy. I was completely knocked out before you even started the process. I heard everything you said, but was completely out of it. My whole chest and heart dilated, and as and if I and if it wanted to as if it wanted to expand outside of my body. It pulled like a powerful waterfall through my body, and I became very tired. At the end of the deprogramming, I started yawning incessantly and became extremely thirsty. I could barely sit still. This was so powerful. Warm hugs. Thank you, my dear. So beautiful. I love all of these descriptions. Hi there. I did the meditation afterwards. At first, I didn't feel anything, but then a giant light explosion hit me, and afterwards, I felt like I had taken LSD. Was an absolutely fantastic experience, and I will try to do it once a week. Wishing you a magical evening. Thank you so much. I don't know what LSD is like, but maybe it's like this. This was also a person who experienced this light explosion, this jolt or this very powerful light coming into the body. And the next one, dear Zoe, Guides Galactic Federation. Thank you, Zoe, for this important meditation. First, I've experienced soft pleasure at the top of my head. Lots of black and dark brown energies started floating close to me. They didn't feel scary or painful, they just were. As I lay down and the process went on, I felt the energies change color to a softer brown, and then they started to move away from me, like scooped by a net. Cloud of pale yellow, small butterflies appeared and flew above these dissolving, moving away brownish waves. The cloud was becoming lighter and lighter in shade. As I stood up, my head felt dizzy and spaced out, but that was okay, as I was off to bed straight away. It was after 2 a.m. in Australia. Music for me was perfect, soft and gentle. I also wanted to mention that I saw those dark energies while doing the Lee Carroll Cryon meditations. I wasn't sure why I perceived them, and when when the same showed up, even before Zoe mentioned the dark cloud, I knew what it meant. Blessings. Oh, I'm getting so touched that you're getting up in the middle of the night to do this for yourself and for humanity. It's oh wow. Thank you so much for being part of this, because it's so beautiful now that we are spread out in the world. Because I mostly been working with the Scandinavian audience, and we're at one country most of the time. So, and now we are spread it out across the world. So it's beautiful. And also, I'd like to read some comments from the YouTube video from under the video. Thank you, Zoe. That was amazing. I felt a jolt-like experience in a good way about 4 times throughout. Very exhilarating. Also, beautiful purple and green waves of colors in my mind's eye. That was such an experience. Thank you. It was once again another person who experienced this, electrical shock or this jolt kind of energy. And another one. I feel amazingly empowered. Total new relation to suffering in the world. Infinite blessings from the ancestors. Also, Dalai Lama book Ethics for the New Millennium. Highly suggest. Looking forward to more deprogrammings. Yes, we're going to do another one in May 4th, where we're going to deprogram original sin. It's another one. So yeah, that was all the feedback for this deprogramming of human suffering. So thank you so much for joining in, and I hope I see you in May. Take good care of yourselves. Bye. Bye bye.